Oh, hey, potential eBay purchaser. My name is Ken, and I am here to explain to you the situation with the Ace VR simulator, the Ace VR handsets, and what you need to know. Okay. I have answered 100 questions despite putting a 500-word dissertation in my description on how to use an Ace VR handset with your MetaQuest 2, MetaQuest 3, 3S controller. Okay, so first off, people want to join the Ace simulation, and there's no way around it. You will have to pay $200. And that's because you need a part called the FCU, or Fire Control Unit. And that is something I'm going to explain very shortly. But first, I will need to get my little rub in, my little link in here for you guys to know my little hustle that I have. So, you go and you end up going to eBay and you buy one of these. And you may buy the cheapest one, like from Virtual Tactical Solutions. He sells garbage for 30 to 60 bucks. And all I can say about that is you get what you pay for. Look at his pictures, that if he shows a real picture and not just like a photo. Look at the undercut of his things. I mean, it is atrocious. It looks like he printed these out with a knife, like he just scarfed it out somehow, printed it with a sewing machine or something. But so you go and you buy one of these. I'm sorry, I digress. So you buy one of these, and then you get it, and you're so excited, and you go, I don't see how it works. I think I'm missing pieces or something. And I literally, my first one that I tried selling, or I did sell, and I sell pretty good, is the Shadow 2 Compact. And the first time I sold it, I actually had it with the FCU, this and everything together. And somebody ordered it and said, hey, I'm missing parts. I don't have this. I don't have that. And then I realized, okay, I'm probably being a little bit confusing. So I decided, I started posting pictures of just this with, of course, you get a magazine release, which goes in there like that. You get a trigger, which goes in. You don't have to switch this out, but if you want to have it more like whatever your model is, like for instance, you got a flat trigger, and in the FCU is a curved trigger, you might want to pop this. All you got to do is pop 2 pins out, put this in, pop the pins back in, and you're ready to go. But we supply these with our handsets to be a little bit more, or feel a little bit more like the real thing. And of course, we also we supply them in weighted and unweighted. So I will tell you, go look at Virtual Tactical Solutions. Look hard. You see, all I can say is you get what you pay for. Look at this one. This one is very good detail. There's no rough surfaces where your hand's going to be touching. Looks and feels great. Now this one is non-weighted. I can weight it. All I have to do is do my magic. So I'll give you another example. This is a Glock. Here's a Glock that's non-weighted. I'm going to give you a little drop test. And here's a Glock 17 that is weighted. So it's a big difference. About 5 ounces. And mine's weighing in at about just over 26 ounces with everything installed, ready to go. He claims he's getting 22 to 24 ounces, and that might be about right. So I'm getting a couple, 3-4 ounces more. I'm getting a few ounces less than Ace because, again, they're using very large machinery, and they're cutting lead blocks, and they're, you know, they're doing a little bit better than, I don't have the big machines to do all that. So, but let me give you some examples. Here is a SIG 320 Legion. Very nice detail. Here's a SIG P320. Boom! Oh, went off on its own. Man, I hate that with this thing. This one's weighted. Now, one person didn't like this. I used lead shot because I cannot cut lead panels and put them in there. So I get them in there sometimes after settling, kind of like chips in a bag. It gets a little bit of a rattle, but I mean, that doesn't bother me one bit, you know. Now I am working on something to increase the weight, maybe another ounce or two, depending on the size of the gun, and a little bit less of that rattling noise. I'm working on it now. I should know something in about another week. Here's a Canik Rival that I'm working on right now. Don't worry about how roughed up it is because I've been cutting it and doing the file and cutting, you know, printing it and making it revisions and whatnot. So here's the Staccato. And like I said, I challenge you to go look at his and see the quality he's putting out. I also do different colors. The guy wanted blue. I did a blue. Look at this. Look at this thing right here. You would definitely stand out with one of these. So anyway, that's about what I got. I carry Beretta 92, which is also in M9, a Beretta 96. I carry the Terran Tactical Viper, Smith & Wesson M&P 2.0, the CZ P10 75 P01, whatever all that is, a Glock 19, 17, 43, and 34, 43X, I should say, and 34, a CZ Shadow 2, a CZ Shadow 2 Compact, Staccato P, Staccato HD, Staccato Race Gun, let me show you, a Desert Eagle for those who want to really stand out. There you go. This one's quite expensive because look at all this weight. This whole thing is filled with lead. This whole thing's filled with lead. Now again, you can't fight physics and replace metal with plastic and make it, you know, feel the same, but I do the best I can. I pack every gram of lead into them to make them as heavy as I can get them. I also carry the Shadow Systems MR920 and the Canik Rival S or S Rival. I'm not really sure. I'm just now getting that one done. Here's a CZ with a full extended magazine. Let me see if I have a couple. Here's a Glock 19. Again, look at my quality, and then I challenge you to look at his quality. Zoom in on those pictures, and also look that I have multiple people who are praising what mine look like. He doesn't have any feedback yet on any of his. And the reason I'm calling him out is because he stole my pictures and my listing. He copy and pasted my listing to sell his product. And all of a sudden, I went from selling 3 a day to none. And when I did a search, I found that he was selling these things at 1/3 the price, of course, 1/5 the quality. And he basically stole my pictures and he stole my description. Look at this Beretta. Look at the quality of it. Now, I haven't finished this off yet. And yes, you do get a sight on top. I print it without the sight so that I can glue it on later, and it helps with the printing, overall printing detail on it. So I also have things like the Surefire and the stream lights. I also have the gas pedal for Glocks and whatnot. And of course, here's your magazine release and your trigger. And this is a Glock type. Now, but the part that you've been waiting for, this is the part that's very important. You need this. And this is what I say in my description is an FCU Fire Control Unit. A lot of people say, I don't even know what that is. Well, I told you, if you didn't know what it is or you couldn't understand my description, to contact me and I would explain it in further one-on-one with you. Sorry, my phone wants to keep sliding. So this is the part you have to pay $200 for to join the club, to be one of the boys. $200, and you got to go to acexr.com, and that's the Ace, the company that puts out the simulator, and you get this. And then you get one of about 6 to 8 different handsets they have. I know they have the MR920, the Shadow System MR920, and Arctis, whatever that is. I think they got a Staccato. But if you don't have this, it doesn't work. Okay, so what happens is this part goes in this part like that. Okay, and then this part goes in there like this. So now, okay, that's the way it works. And then you got 2 pins that you take out of your handset. You might actually need, I might have to start furnishing them with my handsets, because I'm usually assuming that you already own this part. So you should have the pins that came out of whatever handset you got with this part. But let me know if you need pins, and I will get the right size to you. But this part does the clicky, and it does the magazine release, because this one has a round magazine release. I don't have one with me, but you would press it, hit the bottom, it simulates a mag release, and you punch back out, shoot more, okay? Now, so this is the part that you need. And I can't make it because it's patented. But once you get one of these, you're good to go. You can buy any handset that you saw here. You can ask me about any other handsets that maybe you own, some crazy off-the-wall gun that you carry, or one that I just don't carry. I can still make it. Might cost $150, $200, depending on how much work I have to do. But this is the part that that people don't understand. You need this. Without this, and this does not work. And believe me, I don't know how people can do that with the Ace thing, shooting like this. That's unbelievable. If you guys can do that, and you do good numbers, I'm impressed, because I cannot do this however you do it. I have to have a handset. So I hope that cleared it up. If you have any more questions, you can get a hold of me, 3dprintworks@gmail.com, or just send me a message, the e-buys for you. And if you want that crap that virtual tactical solutions sell, then by all means, you get what you pay for. And I back up my stuff 100%. I had a guy who broke his trigger. I don't know how he did it, but he managed to break his trigger about 6 months ago. He just broke it. He bought it about 6 months ago. I print 2 more and I ship them out to him free of charge, because I warranty my stuff for a year. Okay? 1 year. So that's all I got. If you have any more questions, if I wasn't direct enough or didn't cover something as good as I should have, please email me at 3dprintworks@gmail.com or ebuysforyou@gmail.com, or just do it right through the eBay app. All right? I hope it's good to go. Happy shooting. See ya. Oh, one last thing. If you got around to it, I have an eBay. I have a YouTube channel, and I also discuss about the Ace VR handsets. It's the Cranky Old Man. It's the Cranky Old Man YouTube channel. So if you want to go on YouTube, look up Ace Simulator, you should be able to find my video and see all the rants and raves that I have over the last year and a half. And like, share, and subscribe, and let people know I'm out there, because I want to become a multimillionaire And the first 1,000 subscribers, I'm buying them homes and I'm buying them cars. That's right. I swear to you that once I hit $1 million status or 1 million subscribers, whatever I need to do, once I start getting the revenue in, the 1,000 people who got me monetized are getting presents. Now, that's all I got. I'll talk to you later. See ya.